Okay, I'm back. Hey, Prime. How's it going up north? I mean, I'm not. I guess I'm as far north as I ever was. I've been sick for 2 weeks.
Just me.
How you doing, Prime? No, I've been really sick for 2 weeks. This last week has been mostly recovery, but the week before that, I was like really sick. So, I still have a pretty bad cough sometimes, and my nose is still a little runny. But I'm actually sleeping through most of the night now. They're talking about stuff. That being said, I wonder what happened to the Tanuki that we rescued before. You're too kind. That Tanuki only had a minor scrape on its leg. If you let it be in the bushes, it would have recovered by itself. You're doing good. It's raining in 6 degrees Celsius in San Diego. Thank you for using Celsius. I don't know what the fuck Fahrenheit is. Whenever Mux tries to tell me the weather in Fahrenheit, I'm always like, what's that in Canadian? Because let's be honest, Celsius makes so much more sense. It's been kind of cold here lately. Not much snow yet, though, which kind of sucks. I couldn't help it. It was looking at me with tears in its eyes. It looked very pitiful. My conscience wouldn't let me do it. Forget it. It's never wrong to do good deeds. It's just that it ate a bit too much, nearly as much as me. I'm the traveler that came before. I remember you. Please wait here. Hi, I'm Atsuko. Nice to see you again. Sorry, I was homesick. After I gave you the letter, I changed my mind and took a ship back to Inazuma. Sorry for not clarifying things before and making you travel so far. How did you return? I had my ways. You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared the payment for you. Please take it. Thanks for your help. Hurry up and go about the rest of your day. How come the things that Etsuko are telling us now are different from what it was before? Returning to Inazuma was so easy. Why did you ask us for help in the first place? What about your mansion? What? I even had a mansion in Liyue? Ah, that kind of stuff is unimportant. Nothing is more important than family. I already entrusted it all to someone else. The rest of the world is more civilized when it comes to measuring stuff. If we're gonna get snow, you'll let me know. You get it a few hours before I will. That's kind of like the funny thing is that, like, even back when I was in Ontario, Mux usually got the same weather we did, like, a day before. So, I always thought that was funny. I do like snow, though. Although right now it would suck, because I'm too sick to go out and play in it. I like making snowmen and stuff. And then, of course, the obligatory is just grabbing a whole handful of, like, snow until my hand is numb, and then shoving it up Mux's back. You know. Priorities. Hang on. The real Atsuko had trouble finding a job in Liyue. There's no way she'd suddenly become rich. Who are you? I'm Atsuko, of course. I look like Atsuko and sound like Atsuko. What's there to be suspicious about? What's the short story about this game? Um, I mean, it's kind of the overall story is still ongoing. In short, you are somebody from essentially like another plane of existence or universe kind of thing. Tooch is probably going to be better at explaining it than me. But my take is like you're somebody from like a different plane of existence, universe, something like that. Um, you were in a battle with some like supreme being, i.e., a god. Um, you got separated from your sibling, so you can choose to play either the male or the female. And then you landed here. And so you're essentially trying to find your brother. Well, I'm trying to find my brother because I picked the female character. Gameplay is really cool. When you're playing solo, you get 4 characters. And they each have like a specific move set, usually based around an element. And the whole thing is, when I first started playing, I wasn't good at this either, but the whole thing is learning which characters can like kind of trigger reactions and each other's abilities and stuff, and switching on the fly. There is like microtransactions, but I have never spent a like penny on this, and I play very casually, and I've easily been able to get like I can easily get like at least 1 or 2 rolls on each banner if I really wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Tooch has a better explanation about this game than I do. Tooch and Tachil are kind of like my personal Genshin experts whenever I have questions. So. Shit happens that I don't know. It's pay-ish to win if you want. It's still randomized though. So it is like loot box style. Here, hang on. Let me finish this and I'll kind of show you. Because I don't even know really like how easy it would be to buy fates. Why'd she get angry all of a sudden? Sorry about that. The child must be too tired from her work. That's our daughter, the letter. Maybe that child forgot about it. In any case, we'd still like to thank you. Is there anything wrong? Nothing of that sort. We can still afford the payment. It's like huge open world, too. So give me a second to get out of this dialogue and I'll kind of show you. She always brings back weird seeds or some wild fruits, but she never brings back Mora. Even though things like that do have some value, we have to sell them first. So, like, this is the size of the world. And keep in mind, too, this is just the surface. Some of these zones have, like, huge underground areas, too. And so they're constantly unveiling new areas, like, the desert was the newest area, along with this area here. You have... So, like, for example... Okay, hang on, let me show you this here first. So this is a shop. So you can buy, like, this thing for, like, $7. Which gets you a total of, like, 2,700 primo gems. It's actually not bad, to be honest. I wouldn't pay it, but that's actually not bad. I was expecting that to be more. To be honest. It's actually not that bad. Because 2,700 primos would be... like, almost 17 fates. Which is like a 10-fold. That's not terrible. So essentially you get these primo gems that you see in the top right. You can get them through like quests and events and all that kind of stuff, or sometimes they just give them to you. Then you buy these fates. I was told very early on, only buy the purple ones. And then you use those. Oh, that's new. On wishes. So you can get the blue fates, like, just through gameplay sometimes. But these are the big two that people usually spend on. And then when you get items, you get these other coin thingies that you see in the top there. Depending on the rarity of the item you get, like, you've got a duplicate of. And then you can spend those on more fates. Do you lose anything when you die? No. I don't think so, anyways. Weapon banner is a scam. I'd probably only do the weapon banner if, like, I really didn't need anything else and I had, like, a shit ton of fates. But you can see there, I got primos just for completing, like, achievements. You got a few. So there's, like... I held off on playing this for a long time. I think I only started, like, a couple years ago. Everything okay? Why? What do you see? There.
Dark spot.
On the inside? Hang on, my cat may have puked on Max's computer. Yes, Penguin, it would have been you, I know that. Let's see, it's probably just a little bit of that. Oh, this is so fine meshed. I hope you need to hear anyways. To say worst case, you'll just have to clean off them. Sorry, it's all good. Considering it can take upward of 225 pulls to get the weapon you want, it's hard to say anything outside of the game. Hang on, I don't know if I need to get this. Okay, I just got, like, the most unique, what I'm assuming was supposed to be a scam call. I'm pretty sure it recorded my own voice and then played it back to see if I was respond. So that it would know there was an actual person there. That was weird. Game's been around a few years. You've been seeing ads on Twitch for this game about a month ago. I know, like, initially I didn't check it out because I don't know, Mux is like a privacy, like, borderline privacy paranoid guy. So he stayed away from it because he may have heard some things. What?
PC one though.
That's what I was gonna say, for the PC version. So then I figured, okay, well, you know, let's try the console version. So like I was bored one day and just wanted to dick around, and I think I was slightly like sick and under the weather, so I downloaded it on the PS4. Now I'm playing on the PS5, and good god, it's like it's smooth with like instant fast travel on the PS5. You got a telemarketer scam too? There's so many of them. The funniest thing is that I was actually like I went through like a period of like a week where I was actually getting legitimate text. And it was really funny because one was like some dude wishing his bud a happy birthday. And so like I was nice. I replied to the guy. It's like, sorry dude, your friend must have changed his number. He was nice about it. He's like, oh, thank you for letting me know. I'll remove this from my thing and all that kind of stuff. Then I got another one that was like, I can't remember what it was, but I'm assuming it was a chick that ghosted a guy. Because it was essentially just, I know this isn't the wording you use, but it was essentially F you expletive. That guy I didn't reply to. And then... and then I got some random ass picture of some older dude, some older guy, with like holding like a turkey leg that was like this big and eating it like a caveman. And I was like, looks like an awesome Thanksgiving, but I'm not who you think I am. Well, no, if it's something that's like very generic, I do just delete and block them because they're probably just trying to scope out whether the number's valid. But some of these were like legitimate people trying to send stuff to family or friends. And so in those cases, I usually will reply because I want them to know that they have the wrong number.
Something on your
In case of the guy that got ghosted, though, I just blocked him.
Two heads are better than one.
And two, yeah, that does sound pretty terrible. Go to work? Even if she's working the next day, Tsuko usually says something to us before leaving, but today she left without saying anything. Handing me a cup of hot tea and honey, thank you. Oh my god, my nose will not stop! At least it's better than it was a week ago. After you left yesterday, Tsuko said she was tired and went straight to her room to sleep. By the time we got up the next day, she wasn't in bed anymore. Searched far and wide. After half a day, we still couldn't find any traces of her. Go off on another journey again, what a troublesome child. After she left, she didn't close the window properly. A lot of leaves blew into the room. I'm wondering if it's the Tanuki that they saved.
Is it just me?
I can go, let me go do a battle. So that you can see what battles are like. What do I need to level? Pretty much everything. Let's do... I'm gonna show you a battle, Prime. It's probably not gonna go as well as I would like because I'm sick, but... I'm gonna do this one because this one brings ads so I can show you... Believe it or not, though, this is like a hell of a lot better than I was before.
Dissipate. Fire. Didn't kill
Fuck,
it.
I'm not far enough away.
I see everything. Ow.
Ow!
Stand with me.
I'm usually slightly better than this.
Here come the fireworks. Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
So as you can see, a big part is changing to kind of make use of the different abilities and stuff.
Ninjutsu. I see everything. Time for a light show. Hey. The fuse is lit.
This current build is what I call my AoE Goldfish of Doom Panda Kitty build.
A festive reprise. Dissipate. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Our bond is strong.
There we go.
I see everything. Fire hazard. Goldfish of doom. Dissipate.
Essentially, the more colorful your numbers, the better.
The fuse is lit. Fire, please. Our bond is strong. The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
This game is like very story heavy too, though.
Here come the fireworks. And away I go. I see everything.
But this is essentially one of the world bosses as well, so.
All right, it's my turn.
then there's like dungeon things you can do too. And there's a lot to do in this game. There we go. Now we'll do quests again. I'm trying to knock out some of these quests that I've had like forever. You're not gonna run out of... Well, and like I said, the game is still very much in active development too, so... They come out with patches like every few months with new content. Like new main story content. As well as new zones and everything. So it's like... And even outside of that, there's like a base you can decorate. There is some like endgamey stuff. Her telling my deets. Usually I would read this all, but given like me being sick and this just being side shit, I'm gonna kind of summarize most of it. Unable to extricate myself from duties. What do you want? Every bit is forthright as the story's claim. Ishiro Commission oversees worship at the shrine. We often have the occasion to hear people's earnest ambitions. I think it's kind of thoughtful. She has convinced the Ishiro Commissioner to allocate resources to help them. Decided to establish a public commission system as a means of achieving this. I'm the one who's assigned to organize it. Too many commissions and not enough people. Of course. Okay. Okay, so this is the daily shit. Or the... reputation shit. There we go. Zones are about once a year. Patches are every 6 weeks. One major, 3 minor events per patch. Is this in modern day Japan? It's a made-up world called Tavat. And the different... I mean... You can definitely see the Asian influence and everything, but it's like... Not necessarily one or the other, I would guess. I mean, I'm assuming they're all supposed to have specific places they're kind of based off of, but it's not Earth, no. No. Completely fictional world. Essentially, what we've had so far is... Okay. Summary. Mondstadt area is kind of all about freedom with the element of the wind. Big story there was trying to save the dragon, who was the wind god's, I guess you could say, like, best friend, and got corrupted. Liyue is all about, like, finances and transactions and money and... Or contracts. It's all about contract. And essentially you go there to try and talk to their god, because we're trying to find all the gods to try and figure out what's going on with their sibling. And he dies right in front of us. Turns out it's a lot more complicated than that. And so we're kind of in on the investigation and trying to figure out what's going on there. Inazuma is all the islands. They're so the Liyue is Earth, Inazuma is lightning, and their big thing was that their god essentially is seeking eternity, and initially thought that meant nothing could ever change, and so she was taking everybody's like powers and stuff to try and make sure nothing ever changed. And so our whole thing was trying to deal with that and the issues that was causing. And then Sumeru is this area here. And I guess kind of this area here. And their whole thing was this is the most recent one. Their element is earth. Or sorry, no. Like, not earth, because this is earth. It's like green plants. Green and plants, I guess. Their element is green. Go with that. Their element is green. And their whole theology is based around knowledge. And so essentially their god died and was, for lack of a better word, reborn into Nahida, which is the character that I'm playing right now. And essentially your whole thing is trying to help her kind of discover her strength and place as a
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate
like
how
her
beautiful
place and her
it is.
strength and her role and stuff,
We're
as
still
well as
documents
trying to
being
save
seen by the commission.
the country or zone from like corruption and shit. As well as save the sacred tree, which is slowly dying of poison. Okay. And that's essentially a summary of Genshin. I'm gonna get this quest. And you can fly in this. Sort of. Okay. Deep pool directly across from the shrine. Entrance to Enkanomiya. Original of the Watatsumi people. In days of old, the beauties of Watatsumi were renowned for their soft skin, which would conceal 7 types of skin blemish. In order to commemorate them in the place in the ancestors, we bring tributes that we let sink down towards Enkanomiya. Relied on the meager light of the Dinichi Mikoshi in order to survive. A few thousand years ago. It defeated them and led us back to dry land. Okay. Oh. True, the Shard Maiden shouldn't be speaking like this, but I'm only human. I believe we should look at history and folklore in critical light. I digressed again. Whoops. Slowly bleaching, becoming holy soil. Continues on Tsumi Island will one day become a desert. Take advantage of that moment when the spirit veins flow smoothly to break the barrier that blocks the connection. Need to dive down and retrieve a jade coral branch. Then we must use the jade coral branch to perform the Watatsumi Mitama Omatsuri ritual, causing the sunken spirit to return, which will stop the erosion of the holy soil. We have many jade coral branches that can be used for the suppression, but if this continues, the dragon of the depths may one day break through the barrier and invade Watatsumi on the surface. Stuffy. Eliminate it? That's not what we need. Need to trouble you to visit the Goshu Rocks. 5 nodes of the barrier that separates Sangonomiya and Kanomiya. They were set up by the founding clergy of the Sangonomiya along with our Omikami. If you want to dispel the barrier and enter in Kanomiya, you will have to break these 5 seals. Okay. Ruins of the past have been buried under coral and sponges, never to be found again. Okay. Kitty, Paimon thinks that helping the locals solve their problems is cause enough for us to act. Paimon's like obsessed with treasure. It has been in place for a long time, and the ritual to break the seal is now unknown to most people. I'm a scapegoat, yeah. You're back? Okay, Fing is northwest, Finn is north. Tail on the eastern shoal. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a thingy here. Where is it? No. Where is this? Ah, there's a cave here. I can't get through there. This is definitely a pretty game. It is very pretty, and it's also nice and chill. Okay, watch this. Oh, they were dead already. This says like insane AoE. It's awesome.
Can't catch me. Fire hazard.
Essentially, my build right now can hit everybody on the battlefield, and it's kind of wild.
Stand with me. Lightning terrified. Fuse is lit.
Does the weather change? Yes. Like there is rain and stuff. And snow in the mountains. There's like day-night cycles too. You research everything memory like that. Didn't introduce myself, although you might already know. I'm Anissa. Trainee at Sumeru. Man, she's like some rich girl bragging about her dad's money. A little embarrassed about making people worry about me. It looks like it's nighttime. It is, yeah. But you can see, like, see the purple over there? It's because the sun's coming up. On the other side. I'm assuming, anyways. Such as Watatsumi here are the object of my research. Man are protecting historic objects. Ugh. People gradually discover the joys of solving puzzles for their own sake. Solving puzzles left by those who came before and seeking the desires of the heart also became rituals of worship. The better part of this is my personal guesswork. If we want to be sure, we'll need to conduct a great deal of folklore studies. See you later, work time. Hope I get healthier. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better, so we're gonna see. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do half days for a bit, but I wanted to at least get some streaming in, so. Oh my god, I need to stretch though. Just as you guessed, I'm referring to the riches offered to the statues of Watatsumi, the gifts of forebears to their descendants. Treasure. What happened to my Paimon? Let's just help out, shall we? I'm not all that interested in treasure, I just need my research results. I might need to go get a snack. Okay. Please stop ignoring me. Oh, don't worry, let's start right here. Okay. Hold tight though, guys. I'm gonna be right back.